how these two vile VTubers lost their careers overnight.
Twitter is an absolute cesspool of a website. I think we can all agree on that. But like any other website, it does have an algorithm that tries to find what interests you and pushes it right in your face to make you stay there longer. Now yes, I follow a bunch of VTubers. They follow me back. It assumes that I'm interested in VTubers, and you know what?
I don't keep track of Twitter at all, by the way. I open the app every now and then I look at the art tag and I retweet everything that I see.
I mean, clearly, just look at my channel.
That's all I do on Twitter.
Thanks to this algorithm,
I feel like I'm not utilizing it enough.
Where I'll scroll
I'm streaming
down
there
on my
now.
feed and see two VTubers I've never heard of fight to the death over accusations. Most of the time, it's very trivial things that can be ignored, but sometimes there are some ridiculous controversies, and that's exactly what happened in this situation. This involves a partnered streamer with almost 40,000 followers.
That's so many. Our goal by the end of the year, guys, 69K. We can do it.
And
if you don't use Twitter or Insta, what do? Dude.
And unlike a lot of my other videos, there's no need to be neutral here at all because this person's actions are unjustifiable. It's impossible to defend her. She's terrible. But
what
it wasn't
did they do?
Just
close some tabs.
Baybub. It was
Don't
also
close me, though.
her friends, including but not limited to another partnered streamer by the name of Antan, who is equally, if not more, terrible. This is the standard internet villain story. Two very unlikable people did something bad, they tried to double down on it, and eventually only apologized because they felt forced to. It's hilariously bad, so let's get right into it. So typically, when a Twitch partner gets banned, the automated account by the name of Streamer Bans will let everyone know about it. This is exactly what happened on August 10th, 2024. Baybub got banned for the first time on Twitch. But this isn't how the majority of people found out.
I wonder what my first ban is going to be. What do you think is going to happen on my first ban? I'm going to get banned for something completely unhinged. From using K, surprisingly, Twitch had no problem with K. Because Twitch doesn't have that automated thing. Why would it? Because Twitch is dumb.
About her being banned. Now, yes, she had made a post saying, I got banned on Twitch for 7 days for things I did not do. A small Dead by Daylight creator got very hostile towards me and my friends who played against him, and he nitpicked lines and made it all that I said it. I'm with my family right now, so I will appeal and get more into this later. The thread does go on and we'll get to it, but most people still didn't find out about this through this tweet. They found out about it by someone quote tweeting this with exactly what she did to the smaller streamer. This was the tweet that most people aware of this saw in their Twitter feed by Spookin' Jukes, quote tweeting that tweet we just saw from Bub and saying, you deserve to be banned. You and Antan Desu are both Twitch partners, and you, along with your friends, shamed a streamer with 700 followers because you lost a match of Dead by Daylight.
DBD?
You also pulled up
Dead by Daylight, okay.
his stream while live and all harassed him in his chat. Pathetic.
No way this happened. There is no way that this actually happened. And she was live the whole time while she did this?
Linking a clip 1 minute 22 seconds long. In it, you'll see exactly why she got
this
banned.
Does not sound real.
Exactly why she was getting so much hate. Watch, it's crazy.
4K hours and they're streaming this gameplay, bro. I'm so sure nobody
Mary, thank you for the follow.
is gonna get entertained by this.
They're a streamer?
Yep.
I'ma go annoy them. Of course he's a white man.
I wanna see the chat. I wanna see the chat. Hold on, let's see. Why are we being so sad?
I did not hump anyone this match.
Why you sit on single gen?
Well, you sit on single gen. There were 3 fucking gens left on the map. 1 gen was 99. The sheer amount of viewers and streaming and you people like this, man. I did not hump a single person. Can you link the clip where I humped? Link it.
I'm gonna close their tab. It's not fun. This guy is whining like a little bitch and does not want to admit anything they're doing.
This guy's whining? Are you kidding me, bro? Do you not see yourself? That is holy projection, bro. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. This is some crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. There is zero self-awareness. It's actually amazing. Bye, Gerlin. Did you... Hey, you...
It's okay.
30 souls, baby.
That's why you only have
Worth. Let's give Gerlin, man.
True. It's 2 partners.
What did
and
you?
does not want to admit anything they're doing.
They said something
Got
there.
That's
some
small
issues.
behavior. It's okay. It happens. That's why you only have 18 viewers.
That's why you only have 18 viewers. That is messed up, bro. 18 viewers is still, that's 18 people watching you. I had less than that on my first stream ever. Cherry would know. Cherry May would know. Kibo wouldn't know. Kibo was not there.
Yeah, true. It's two partnered streamers in a single chat. It's too much for him to handle, unfortunately.
Two partner streamers in his chat is too much for him to handle. I don't make a big deal of being partner. I'm gonna be honest. The most I did when I became partner was make a joke tweet about asking where my freaking owl was. So what are we doing here? She seems delightful. She got banned on Twitch because of her actions right here.
For this stream, the first thing you say is like, "Oh, of course it's a white guy." I'm like, what?
Dumb looking white man.
Oh boy.
Like, it wasn't racist. I just, you know, he looks very privileged, and he uses the way he talks.
Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna sink under a rock, bro. How do you say this unironically? You are not real. This is not real. There is no way this is real.
Tells a lot about how much privilege he has.
Privilege in a game.
Pre-business white boy.
I said that his penis is very small.
What a bunch of wholesome people, right?
Oh my gosh,
Let's get into
bro.
this mess. So look, Dead by Daylight's a very popular game.
That was
I'm sure you
hard.
know how
That was
it
hard to
works,
watch.
Just in case you don't,
I need to turn on the AC for that one.
To avoid a killer.
Dude, I got that was a lot of splash damage on that cringe, I'll be honest.
The quote-unquote smaller streamer, Napnide, is the killer, and he's after
got hit with that.
Bub and her 3 friends. He quite literally wiped the floor with them, okay? He absolutely destroyed them. And additionally, they were accusing him of humping them, which is
Dude,
the
I suck at
equivalent of
DVD,
something
bro.
like teabagging
Which one's my
in games
character?
like Halo
I was
or
like
Call of
Leon.
Duty. It's seen as toxic. So they went to his stream to, I mean, you know, there's
Did
no
you
other
get
way to say
teabagged
it,
in a game and you
harass
complain
him.
like that?
They started typing in his chat.
This guy's on a grind. Look at his streams.
They started saying very mean things that we'll get into later.
I've been in chats that receive toxicity like her. Oof. I would say just ban them. If you're in your Twitch chat, I think it's fine even if you ban anyone that makes you uncomfortable. Because at the end of the day, even if it's a public space, it's still your space and you can do whatever you want with it. People would argue that you're building yourself into a hole that it's just people that agree with you the whole time. That's fine.
But I mean, honestly, what they just said on stream was insane. Like, the first thing you
That's
say
fine,
is,
bro.
of course, he's a white guy. Like, what? This was, of course, said by Antan, who
Like, why
is
would you want
the
people
other
in your
partner
chat that just
streamer in this
disagree with you the whole
equation,
time?
along with Beba.
Like, it's the same
first
time of people just agreeing with you the whole time.
thing she says is something about his skin color, then says he is privileged just from the tone of his voice, whatever the hell that means, whatever the hell that means. Then making fun of his view count.
The view count thing was so weird because you start from somewhere. Like, did they not ever have 18 viewers? They started with a lot. Like right now, I have over 100 people right here, right? I'm still doing the same thing. I'm not doing anything different.
Partnered badges in his chat.
Don't I get a free
made him
owl
too
to
stressed
deliver
out,
my
it
mail?
seems. Which is so ironic because that actually sounds like something a privileged person would say, right? The whole thing was done in very poor taste, and that's not how a partnered streamer should behave at all. It goes against TOS on Twitch. Not only does harassment go against TOS, but also as a streamer, especially a partnered streamer, when you talk badly about another streamer on the platform, you also face special consequences, like
Yeesh.
maybe a longer ban.
Agreed,
So
that's-
their
it's
reasoning
healthy
was he
debate
was
that
being
I prefer
toxic, he
with
was
everyone,
humping
yeah.
them after killing them, which is why they were so mean to him. But Spook and Jukes also included this reply showing that actually this was all fabricated. There was no humping at all. Watch.
She was just having a schizo attack. Where's the humping? I want to see this.
So here's the killer.
And then you do that.
Do
They're
what?
saying that was humping.
What?
Then
They're just picking him up.
Okay.
What?
And this is his point of view. This is him.
You're dead. Rose,
He was just trying to pick her up.
What the fuck?
She was crawling and he was just trying to pick her up. That's humping. That's like the equivalent of teabagging. In what world? I don't know.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
this leads us back to Baybub's
Okay, right. Even if that was teabagging, why would you get butthurt over that? That's crazy. You know why? It's because I don't play DBD. I suddenly crave lettuce.
which was her saying,
That
oh,
sounds
no,
good.
no, what I said was
Dude,
out of
Caesar salad
context.
sounds
I'm
kinda
being
good right now.
harassed. This is a hate.
Dude, I used to eat a bunch of Caesar salad, and then I realized how many calories that shit was. Caesar salad is a lot of calories. even though it's salad.
campaign against me. By the way, she got community noted if you didn't notice. Bub the Law was caught on clips harassing the other streamer and also using racist remarks of course it's a white man, linking the clip we saw from Spook and Jukes. I do want to quickly point out that the community note is wrong here. The person who said of course it's a white man was Antan, not Babub, but everything else is correct.
Ooh, community
Babub
notes
then
got noted.
continues. As soon as the game was over, me and my friends moved on, but this person kept talking about me making up things I don't understand. Why am I being punished for something where I am not in the wrong? This feels very wrong and unfair, Twitch support. I will be appealing with my point of view tomorrow.
As soon as the game was over, me and my friends moved on, but this person kept talking about me and making up things I don't understand why I'm being punished for something where I'm not in the wrong. This feels wrong and unfair.
Another community note shows up here saying Bub is deliberately lying. They were talking about him in the next games as well, linking the same clip. And I think this is referencing how even after the game ended,
Dude, that first clip was so hard to watch. Oh my gosh.
Then Babub said, person who claims I said the quoted below are not right. Certain cited things were never said by any of my friends. I did say only he has probably small dick by sitting on a single generator, or that he seems like an asshole, but that is the only things that came out of my mouth. As you can see,
but there's a
the
clip.
Accusations here are that she and her friends said all these things. There's a lot of things here that I personally have not heard from the clips that were shared. So
but
some
there's
things might be
clips like
exaggerated,
right there.
but honestly, at this point, they don't have to be exaggerated because what I've heard already is enough to deem her a terrible person. Then she says, I would like to also say that this person...
I think the other Antan, the other one, said a lot worse stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
And just so you
But
know, when
just
she says
sat there and
person
laughed
here,
at it,
she
though.
means the person she harassed. She says, this person kept encouraging their audience to come over to my stream to report me
Where's the
and
clips?
making allegations that I sent Army from my stream to his chat, which is a lie. The only people who came
Gotta
to
go
his
make
chat
dinner,
was Sim,
CSLs. Okay,
Antan,
Yuri,
and then after 2 minutes,
here's some
myself.
dinner. Post it on the screen.
Again, dude, it's
Sure,
like you harassed someone, you were mean to them. Honestly, if he actually told his audience to go report you, he's in the right. Let's just make that one clear. Then she continues, also kind of funny that this person suddenly is hiding their VODs private and subs only. Surely they have nothing to hide in this VOD. Why would they make VODs private?
Syria, I think it was ahead.
As of August 23rd, they're not.
I mean,
Hers are though.
what's up?
I wonder why. One last thing, though this wrongful ban from that person, I don't support or encourage people in going after the person that got me banned. Yeah, it's upsetting,
just
but I
follow? I
don't
don't
want
see it
you
on my
guys going
activity feed.
hunting them down or wish them death
Thank
threat.
you for the follow.
This will
Sorry.
get resolved. If not, we meet again in 7 days. So yeah, the classic don't harass them, guys, even though that's literally what you did to get banned. This is so ironic, dude. It's so stupid. And of course, I don't think there's a single reply here that is siding with her, okay? There's not a single one. Everyone is against her, saying, no, we caught you in 4K. There's no way you actually
Hopefully I'm
stand
saying
by
your name
this.
right.
Like, actually crazy. And on the post from the streamer bans account saying that Babub got banned,
Rigorous,
you
thank you
can
for
see her
following.
partnered streamer friend, Antan, saying, totally not deserved. One idiot encouraged his viewers to mass report her for a game is such a joke.
Guys, my stream elements activity feed is
Really
broken.
not making it better for her or for her friend. And then added, totally unfair to see Twitch support siding with someone who is lying about everything
thank you
and
for the
still
follow.
get punished for speaking back. Free my girl, she's all I have.
See, I feel like what this person and Antan Des, what she said was definitely racist. I think she said a lot worse stuff than the green-haired lady.
What the fuck? So both Antan and Babub were doubling down on this, even though we had clips. Like, we heard everything, we saw everything. The dude didn't do anything. He's just a smaller streamer who is better than you at a video game.
I'm not gonna lie, I think the one that got mega tilted was her, this blue-haired lady. She got mega tilted and her friend was just supporting her. Did the green-haired lady actually say anything except for the small PP part? I think that's fine. That's just banter. Small PP, who cares, bro? Like, what? You can't prove that.
Still, we're doubling down here. And now everyone caught wind of this, right? Many drama channels were talking about it in VTubing circles. A lot of people were aware of this, and they were not gonna let them get away with it. As all of this was going on, Napnight, the streamer who was harassed in this situation, posted this statement.
I think Bub got... Was the
replying
was the
to
other person not
Babub's initial
streaming?
tweet,
Was the
saying
blue-haired lady
this,
not streaming?
Giving my 2 notes about this, since I am again getting messages, follows, and join requests of your viewers in my server. I just want to be left alone, just like I wanted to be left alone then. Victimizing yourself and twisting the truth here is not doing any good. At the end of the day, you came to my stream while viewing it in yours when I said, "Good games, well played," and told that you guys were very good at the game and gave me quite a tough match. Your co-streamers also mentioned that they want to come and annoy me in your live stream beforehand. You quickly joined her in my chat with malicious intents. Your co-streamers mentioned that I should get shot hours after matching up with me while you hyped her.
What? When did this happen?
All this just because you lost in a video game. So I should mention here,
Is
I
that
didn't see this
real?
clip, but if he's talking about it, he has no reason to lie, right?
I would like to see this clip, bro.
Insane to actually say that over a game on Twitch as a partnered stream. That's fucking crazy to me. Anyway, he continues. Your point of view and all the stuff I mentioned was sent to Twitch. You cutting these parts out of it and resending them to Twitch doesn't change anything. I would suggest you take the 7-day ban and try to remember good etiquette next time you are streaming without making fun of smaller streamers and their skin color, accent, penis size,
Dude, the PP size in there is so funny.
how they look, or come to their chat to shame them for just starting out on Twitch. Do better, all the best, Nap. P.S. Feel free to watch my point of view of the match and see for yourself how polite I was during the whole time. It is just a video game. Nothing justifies your behavior here. I can confirm this because I watched Nap's point of view. He was very polite. There was no weird behavior from him. He was just playing the game, man. But of course, this clip of them saying that he should get,
This is really funny.
Normally, I would have actually watched the VODs of both Antan and Babub to find that clip in particular, but they have both set their VODs to
Yeah, but
subscribers only, which means I have
Stream
to
Element's
pay
activity feed
money
is broken.
to watch them.
I still have
am
my
not
Twitch
about to give them a
activity feed,
fucking
though.
dime, bro. There's no way I'm giving them a cent. So you know what? I'm gonna take Nap's word for it. The fact that they said that is insane.
Expanding with
Additionally,
volume.
we have a screenshot here that shows us some of the things that Babub said in Nap Knight's chat.
Oh no. Sorry, we didn't mean to bring more viewers over. You clearly aren't worth it. It's just us three from the game. Nobody else is here. Become a better. Oh no. Ooh, okay. So this is the green-haired lady. Ooh. Ooh, this looks bad. Yeesh.
Like, for example, sorry, we didn't mean to bring more viewers over. You clearly aren't worth it.
This is
Become a better
Babub, the
person.
green-haired
And
one.
you can even see, I think, one of Babub's friends, Simco, saying, "It's just us three from the game. Nobody else is here," indicating that this is a dead stream and that this person shouldn't even be streaming. They're a waste of space, right?
Oh. Oh man, you showed him, bro.
The person who tweeted this,
You showed him.
these
Good
message
one.
logs got blocked by Antan
What the
immediately, which should say a lot. Now, to everyone's surprise, Streamer Bands did another tweet that said
She got unbanned 2 days only, even though it was a 7-day ban. Nah.
that Twitch partner Babub has been
Nah.
unbanned after 2 days, 2 hours and 14 minutes. This means that the ban appeal she had sent Twitch worked out. Twitch saw her as innocent, which is ridiculous.
I'm telling you, bro. Twitch.
The entire
There's something
reply
wrong
section
upstairs.
was against this. Some saying that she should be banned permanently. It was a very
I wouldn't say a perma-banned, but stick with the original ban, bro. Stick with the 7 days. She appealed and it worked.
unpopular decision from Twitch. But Babub was celebrating like nothing had happened, trying to move on from this like she was really the victim. Again, her replies painted a very different picture, with everyone saying that Twitch really screwed up here and that she shouldn't be on the platform. She streamed a couple of times.
Dude, I need you guys to be like like opposite of this. Like I'm gonna say some unhinged stuff like blue is green, and then I'm gonna need you guys to fight for your lives on my Twitter comments, okay?
After being unbanned. And of course, a lot of people were criticizing her in her chat. So eventually on August 15th, 3 days after being unbanned, she made this tweet saying, "I will be taking a few days off. I am not a drama frog, but certain people love milking things. Believe what you want to believe. I will not stop you, but there is always other side of the coin. I'm sorry to whoever my actions caused harm, even though it wasn't meant with hostility."
I believe
and
it.
again, dude, I
Thank
think
you,
this might be
Pinder.
the most community noted person I've ever seen in a video of mine. Like, another community note says, "Bub is trying to downplay her
Literally asked us to
harassment
pick
and
a fight with you
racist
and then
remarks that
fight
she and her
was- and it never
friend
worked.
Antan Desu
Rage
caused
bait
towards a
denied.
smaller streamer due to them losing a match in Dead by Daylight against the other party." Again, linking the clip of them being very weird towards Nap Night. Babub then replies to this tweet with another bigger statement. This is a Discord post she made in her server saying, "I won't tag at everyone. If you feel like reading this, go ahead. You may have seen the tweet targeted at my side. It is clear a certain person we won't name is holding strong personal grudge against me." It is really sad to see, even more sad that
This
a
is
lot
funny,
of things
bro.
are twisted and clips are taken out of context to make me look the worst. Nope, they really don't have to be taken out of context to make you look bad. You did it yourself.
No blues till no,
She
it's
continues.
blues green.
I'm not saying I'm innocent in the whole matter. Certain
Okay.
things were said mainly by my friends, and I could have and should have stopped them. Certain people in this world are more sensitive to some
No,
stuff.
no,
being
we saw
said.
that screenshot. We saw that screenshot, bub, and that did not look good for you. That did not look good for you.
Even though they are harmless, but that is how things are. Again, she's now tripling down.
My
on
cat
the
is trying to
fact that
catch
she did
you. She's
nothing
sitting next to the
wrong.
laptop.
She continues, to be completely honest, I'm not good with these situations. It is not good for anyone's mental. I will not be interacting with the said post because that is pretty much what those
Tried
people
to catch
want.
me.
I had said my side of the story, and out of due respect
He's just
of the
being
other
sensitive.
party, I did
Of
not
course.
ever include any clips to
He's a
stain my
white man.
reputation or make it seem like I'm
Get over
targeting
it.
them / harassing them,
You
even though
white
the
man.
evidence is clear in there.
You're privileged.
She has to be schizophrenic
Dude,
at this
that
point.
do not clip that.
Right? Like, there's no way. There's no way she's doing this and thinking it's a good idea. What is she talking about? What clips could she possibly find of Napnight that make him look bad at this situation? There are none. Next thing she says is this. Once more, for the very last time, I never sent anyone to target the said individual. You
Okay.
didn't have to.
Yeah,
Because
it's implied, bro. You going to their stream saying to your chat while you're streaming, I'm gonna go to their chat and annoy him. Like, bro, what do you think is gonna happen?
you sent yourself to his chat to target him as well as your friends, so this doesn't make any sense to include. She continues.
The confusion
However,
on
as
my
of
cat when
current
you
time,
moved.
it is
I'm
clear
elusive.
this person won't stop until I'm stomped completely to the ground, and they even went the length to report some of my sub emotes to get them taken down, showing them. I never said go after them being Napnight, because there's nothing I hate more than bullying.
Oh, see, she hates bullying. Frick, should have known. She can't bully them.
Oh my god, dude. This is insane. Yeah, she continues. However, as of now, I am the one who is getting attacked and forced to take the blame for everything, even things that did not come out of my mouth, cornered and stained
probably
and
thinks you're a
pointed
mouse.
fingers out. It is not very healthy for me to continue streaming with the current situation. My content does not resonate around drama, and if you watch me or even tuned in, you are well aware what kind of person I am. Because situation is as it
Dude, Bridget
is,
is so
I feel
funny.
I cannot even defend myself because it will just look like I'm making excuses, so I will just disappear if that is what people really want. If it makes the world a better place, then be it. I just really like injustice like this because I really feel wronged. Love you guys. So look,
She feels wronged because she thinks what happens to her or what's happening to her is injustice.
it's clear English is not a first language. I feel like Google Translate would have done a better job, especially with that last sentence. But she's pretty much saying she hates injustice and she feels wronged. She's being framed. She's being attacked for no reason.
No
other than
reason.
just existing and being a wholesome streamer. And man, a tear is running down my cheek right now. But this is delusion to the highest level. It's insane. But that delusion did not last.
Dude, I think you need to be drowned in your delusion, bro. I'll be honest. Dude, I'm seeing my Twitter feed right now. So much of that streamer awards thing that's going to happen, that's happening or going to happen. I don't know what that is. I do
2
not
days
care.
after posting this on August 17th,
I'm
she
clicking on every streamer
finally
awards post and
came
clicking
out
mute.
with an apology. With 1,000 replies. Yeah, of course, this is
This
controversial.
cat's fluffy, but
Here's what
barely
she had to
fits
say
on the
about
corner
this.
of my table.
I want to start
Dude,
off by
Link
sincerely apologizing
is
to
a giant
Napnight.
cat,
Wow,
too.
took you a while.
I bet my
Finally.
cat's bigger than your
As a
cat.
streamer and the one broadcasting the content, I'm responsible for the guest I invite to my broadcast, and of course for the way I react to what is being said. Be it idle, going along with it, as we're in this case,
Wait, who is
or
this
taking appropriate
bum?
measures to prevent or stop the harmful situation, which was the right course of action
gets
I
all
was
the
expected to
snuggles.
take, but
Oh,
did not.
that's cute.
The insult I referred to you as was uncalled for, and in the heat of the moment of the accumulated frustration from previous matches that I ended up wrongly taking out on you. As a partnered streamer, I meant to help, support, and encourage other creators and be someone they can look up to, especially to be in control of my emotions and how I act upon them. However, I was far from being such a person, and I am ashamed of it. In my content, I have always put emphasis on creating a safe space and being a comfort zone to others, which is definitely not what I displayed there. I have let all of you down by avoiding the importance of the matter and the immoral behavior I showed in the recent days.
Doesn't sound
Every
like she
time
wrote
I
it.
find a new game to stream, I get very passionate about it.
I think
Dead
she
by
did,
Daylight is a hidden gem I discovered a few months back.
I
It
think
is a
she
game
wrote
I'm
it,
very
but
fond
I
of
think she's
playing.
just lying. This is just to save face, you know. It doesn't matter. I'll be honest, if I ever get into drama like this, I would just double down. I would triple down. Forget quadruple down. I won't let the drama
I
die.
like to get better at it. The way I reacted to the situation with lack of sportsmanship and wrongful conduct takes the joy
Yeah,
away
blue
from
is
the
green.
game to others. I would like to
Yep.
apologize to my community and my supporters.
What do you mean it's
I'm
not?
thankful
Yeah, it is.
to the people who see the good in me through this mistake. And then she ends it by saying, "It is now clear to me that the
Prove me wrong.
harsh statements that were said were hurtful and not
What's that? I
deserved
can't hear you.
towards him. In the past days, I have been going through comments, messages, as well as the video focusing
Ben.
on what happened with other points of view. What was done is wrong. I was wrong, and I fear that I have become someone that does not match the standards I believe should be upheld. I'm sorry to you, Nap Knight, and everyone I let down. I believe the best step for me to take right now is to reflect on my own actions and behavior and return once I see myself being who I once was before I lost my
Very good.
way.
Thank you,
and
Fake.
only once I'm
Done.
able to stand with the
FD.
values that I believe in.
Sorry.
Sincerely, Bub." So yeah, I'd say this is a standard apology,
cool name,
but it
Dawn.
definitely came
Should've
way
changed my
too
name to
late,
Dawn, guys.
and only after she had not just
Then I'll be
doubled
black and
down,
white.
but tripled down on the
No, he
fact
didn't.
that she had
Eclipse.
done nothing wrong, making it very controversial. This is why it doesn't really appear sincere. It appears to have been made out of obligation rather
Yeah.
than sincerity. And
That's
you
exactly
can see
what
the
I was
same
saying.
opinion of mine reflected in many of the replies, right? With some people saying that, oh, personally, if it was up to me, I'd unpartner you immediately from Twitch. With some funny comments like, this is a safe space for everyone to feel comfortable. 5 minutes later, oh, of course it's a white
I
man,
like
lol.
the blue streaks in your ear.
She's not about to get away with this, and a lot of people are going to hold
It took
her
me like a half
accountable
a second
even
to
after
process
this
what you just
apology.
said there. I'm
But
like,
of
what?
course, there was another elephant in the room. People were also holding Antan accountable, the other partnered streamer in this equation, and the person who had
Good one,
made the
Tamari.
whole white man privileged comment. She was blocking pretty much anyone
You know,
who
for that
had
one?
something to say about her or Baybub. Something substantial, because compared to Baybub's 10,000 followers on Twitter, she had way
Yeah,
more
for that
presence
one.
on this platform. She had actually posted her apology on August 16th,
Ooh,
2024.
French. Bonjour tout le monde. Je demande le de ami pour ma de en créa audio. Ooh, this just looks Spanish. Is this French? Que you vois me pardonna?
Day before Baybub's apology, but the reason why I left this till the end is
I don't
because
know
it
how to
got
speak
community noted. It is a very controversial apology. So let's read it, okay? Make up your opinion on it, and then let's look at the community note as well as
BRB
the
Doggo needs out. Keep into it.
almost 1,000 replies
Be
to this
safe.
post.
Be safe
All right,
out there.
Let's do it.
There's some
The
creeps.
post starts off in French, saying Bonjour tout le monde, j'ai demandé l'aide d'un ami pour m'aider à vous écrire aujourd'hui et j'espère qu'un jour vous me pardonnerez. So in English, this means,
That's basically
hey
what I
everyone,
said.
I asked a friend to help me write this today, and I hope that one day you'll be able to forgive me. Then the rest is in English.
L'espoir
and
est
she
une
says,
plabion,
as I've been
celui
sick for the past
consumé.
week and just have been released from the hospital, today I find I have to speak of these events publicly. That's a very interesting way to start your statement. Guys, if you've been on the internet long enough, you know that when someone starts off their apology with a pity party,
think you'll be the
it's
follow.
gonna be real juicy. You're just fishing for sympathy. This isn't about you. This is about your behavior towards a smaller streamer. Then she says, I'm not here to defend myself because we all act a certain way when our past trauma is triggered.
Oh my gosh, bro.
My God. But I don't want my poor health and past trauma to be an excuse. That's why
That's why you mentioned it.
you mentioned it.
Dude, me and Mujin, we're in sync. Dude, we're crazy, no?
I want it to be a way for me to keep growing in the best version of myself that I always strive for. I want to say first and foremost, I'm sorry to my community and I'm thankful and grateful to the people that are aware of who I am as a person and know that a little misunderstanding doesn't define me or make me a bad person.
Losing is a
I
trauma
made a
than
mistake
dumping.
which made me only human. I'm really not that great at talking or fighting in general. It's not something I do by nature, only if I had no choice but to defend myself.
Defend yourself? So she felt attacked first, and then she said, of course it's a white... This is a quote. Of course it's a white man. You can't clip that because I said it was a quote.
Dead by Daylight is very much outside my comfort zone as a game, and being new to it, I wasn't aware of a lot. I come from a different culture. I grew up speaking French and Arabic, and as an African, I have dealt with all sorts of racism. Oh, here we fucking go. The shame and the anger I felt finding out I was using
a little bit
derogatory
Arabic,
slur was beyond me. I'm truly sorry, as for the whole entire time, I never thought it meant more than what it is, a description or a person with lighter skin tones. I'm so very sorry for this. Yeah, dude, it's just a description. You know, like if I open a stream
I speak
right now,
like a little bit of every single language.
Of course, it's a black guy.
Dude, stop. This motion is crazy.
I'm sorry, I just thought I was describing his skin tone. That's it. I was just describing the person, you know? It sounded like I was disgusted? No way. No. You completely misunderstood me. I'm sorry, I wasn't aware. She continued.
I don't get how people like do this, right? Some people think it's okay, or some people think it's impossible to be racist against white people because in their eyes, white people are not a minority. They're the majority of people, so you can't be racist towards them. If you're not a minority, you can't be racist towards them. But like, if you think about it, like that logic makes zero sense. Because with that logic, you can just go to Japan and then just start spamming the C word, and then they would be okay with it. Because the majority of people there are Asian. You can't be racist because they're the majority. Like that makes zero sense.
In French, it has a more playful tone. Un blondinet riche. Blondinet is literally just a boy or a girl with blonde hair. That's it. The second word she was describing, riche, just simply means rich. Regardless of whether it's a French expression, I can't confirm or deny, guys, I'm not French, I just live in the country. There was an undeniable tone of disgust when she said, ugh, of course he's a white guy. So regardless if an expression is meant to be playful, when you say it with disgust, of course, all of a sudden it becomes racist. I mean, I think that's just common sense. She says, this is why I wasn't understanding my wrongdoing about it, and I don't think I will ever apologize enough for it, but I can assure you it won't ever be a part of my vocabulary, as I do not condone nor support racism. I mean,
of course you don't.
She still said, oh, he's a privileged white guy. He's so privileged. So I don't believe this, personally. I really don't. I just believe that she never thought it was racist. She still doesn't think it's racist, but only because people pointed it out, she's apologizing for it. She then continues, not to the point of discussing his numbers. This one was very low of me, and I don't even know how it actually came out of my mouth. I'm just ashamed. Not because people found out, but because I felt bad for even saying that.
That's why it's okay to make jokes about
which is why I attempted to contact the person in question and apologize, which was in vain.
Yeah.
With no way to reach them, I hope that this amazing community will deliver my message.
Ads, no. I could believe the first girl's apology, but this is all BS. Yeah. Ah, frick.
So, okay, here's the funny thing. In Napnide's reply, right, his initial reply to Baybub, someone asked this after Antan's apology, linking her post and asking, did she really try to reach out to you to apologize?
I've never blocked anyone on Twitter.
Napnide said, hi,
I should
not
try.
Really, has had me blocked.
Who wants to be blocked on Twitter
I
right now?
answered her tweet. So I guess he's referencing this right here. And I'm pretty sure this person asking this question actually got blocked by Antan because you're unable to view the post they quote tweeted. She has just been blocking everyone. Anyway, she then continues, Napnide, after rewatching your VODs, I realized we share a deep pain that only someone with the same deep cut could understand. It made me feel angry at first because I didn't understand it, but now I can see your pain. Your past doesn't define you. I'm sorry I wasn't a better encounter to you, a new friendship, or just a new gaming buddy. Instead, I was a bully, which is unacceptable, and that's why I apologize and hope nothing but the best for you. I'm so very sorry for my actions that were a one-time thing. I can assure you, just like you've never heard of me before, you won't ever hear from me again. So yeah, this post comes off as very insincere, but what doesn't help is the community note absolutely cooking Antan to ashes. It says, someone that is genuinely sorry wouldn't be reveling in their acts while diminishing and blocking people. After it became quite the problem, the apology was released. Also, to justify racism because one experienced it is not okay. End the cycle of violence. Linking this tweet right here, which showed what she said to the streamer ban message saying that Baybub got banned. And interestingly enough, the person who posted this image on August 16th, the day Antan apologized, got blocked by Antan simply for just having a different opinion. So
really
I don't think anyone in the replies believes this. And we see Spook and Jukes here yet again saying this, While some of this apology does appear genuine, the part where you say, "A little misunderstanding doesn't define me" is what I'm having trouble with. How is this a misunderstanding? You harassed someone and shamed them for their viewers / appearance.
Because you would try to downplay like everything that you did wrong, right? Because you don't want to seem like a more terrible person than because you are. So you would want to downplay what you did.
Misunderstanding. And
that's what she's trying to do.
Point out the
misunderstanding.
Half or more
I know I
of
said
this
it, and I know I meant it at the time, but it was just a misunderstanding.
That's not gonna work.
It's not a big deal. I mean, I'm making a big deal out of it, but it's not a big deal.
To both Baybub and Antan. Antan hasn't streamed in 11 days, and Baybub hasn't streamed in 7 days. It doesn't.
Are they streaming right now?
Be able to recover their careers and public image. I think they might.
I think they could. I think it does not matter, bro. This is just last week's drama, and I think if I go Baybub right now, we will see. No way. What about the other one?
It doesn't seem like they'll really be able to recover their careers and public in 7 war and
Antan. This one is shameless. I'll be honest. I bet it still exists. Yeah, I knew it. I freaking knew it, bro. Bub couldn't handle it, but Antan is so unaware that she could handle everything. When was the last stream? It's recent. It's recent. 3 days ago. I told you, bro. I told you. Bub couldn't handle the heat. Bub couldn't handle the heat, but Antan is way too unaware. She actually believes that she said nothing wrong. That is the amount of delusion that you need, okay?
Antan hasn't streamed in 11 days, and Baybub hasn't streamed in 7
Baybub could not handle it.
It doesn't seem like they'll really be able to recover their careers and public image. I think they might come back maybe in a couple more weeks or a month. But of course, when it comes to being able to collaborate with others, or
that's crazy, bro. They made her quit.
Participate in the broader community, they'll definitely have a very hard time making
fighting
any new friends from now on. That's for sure. On the other end of the spectrum, though, Nap Night is sitting at almost 9,000 followers, and hopefully, after this video comes out, maybe he can reach 10,000 followers. It's a huge follower gain, because when they bullied him, he had 700 followers. He has gained over 8,000, and he keeps gaining every single day. Very well deserved. And hopefully one day he'll have more followers than those 2 bullies, so that they can't even bully him about that anymore. You know, these are my favorite stories, guys. Clear villains, a victim, and a happy ending for the victim, a very bad ending for the villains. Isn't that wonderful? You know, you get a story like this every once in a while, and of course, when I see it, I'll make a video about it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good laugh, or were just entertained by this. I also stream on Twitch, Mugen Official. Come by and say hi. We have a great time.
W
and
Mugen.
I will see you in the next
Which
video.
Ellie?
I love you so much. Stay safe out there.
You would know. Just found out about racism. Damn, that sucks, man. Hey, new update.